Menteri Karep Karyang Gejala ba Bantedo Lindo Ulong Bakidan hadu live hawe hajar sauspa live kandai ngut ke nongrep ha Gejala ki basha pyntbit ha rukom banrep katkum ke jingstat ke juk ba mynta ulai thu baki nongrep ki balayo jingkai ki kintup ye ki barep tit slasha shenrai sing kakam ringap ban penmi sembai ban penmi sbo bam khle dawai bat kiwe uba bantai dor ulai thu yakni haba jubab yak jingkli balawan ra dua meli ke mau senram uba Himalaya muktan sangpleng ha ka dorbar mentang sengi haba jubab yak jingkli banrap menteri rang ba Gejala ukanrat ke sangma ulong ba jing mentai nakani ke jingsha pyntbit kalong ba kinongrep ki yo yak subsidi ke basan 4% ringkat kiwe ki jing mentai kum ke jing yo yak sembai ki jingthong nak sarkar.
Meghalaya comprises of about 80% of the population being farmers. So the figure of 31,439 is still a very low figure, sir. However, I hope the department would still work on a war footing to help the farmers that have been left out. Because if we work out for the 80% population, it almost touches about 23 lakhs population that are still farmers in the state, sir. However, sir, my question to the Honourable Minister is, what kind of incentives is the government giving to the farmers to encourage scientific methods of farming?
Subsequently, sir, if we see the data with fact and figure from the years of 2015 onwards till date, the number of farmers trained have increased yearly. In 2015-16, it's 14,642. In 16-17, 10,621. In 17-18, it's 16,761, which again show the coverage of the training program has been grown. And it will be my sincere method as a minister to take up this as a most priority and see that the training of the farmers is diligently done by the department so that the motivation, enthusiasm in the farmers community grow and more farmers will come forward.
What kinds of incentives is the government giving to the farmers to encourage scientific methods of farming? The incentives.
I would like to request the honourable member who raised the question, sir, to come to the specific question because it's not good to go out the purview of the question, sir.
No, it is within the purview of the question. The honourable member would like you to inform us what are the incentives given to farmers.
There is always a scope to improve in any field for betterment, and it will be endeavour, work enthusiastically with the directorate to see and come up with ideas and innovation where we can work out that maximum number of farmers come and join the program and improve the sector and their livelihood.
Somewhere, somehow, the minister is dodging to reply. I want specifically the answer, what are the incentives? Very clear, sir, incentives. How do you promote scientific farming? How are you trying to bring the farmers from a traditional way to the scientific way? That is what I'm saying. How do you promote? How do you lure the farmers to come to the scientific method? That's what I'm asking, sir.
That is the question. Because sir, I'll tell you, sir, here. The question is asked, the total number of farmers in the state has been provided with improved method of scientific farming. Even though I'll reply this question, but sir, I'll tell you, he is not a scientist. I'm not a scientist. He's a politician.
Father,
Anyway, please.
Father, this is not the
please.
way. This is not the way of answer. If you cannot answer,
let
let the minister intervene
please.
and reply one reply.
Honorable from Maulai, let me answer. Otherwise, I have to find some, means to do something.
Minister, please. Please.
Okay, sir.
Chief Minister would like to.
Sir, I'll just like to supplement to what the honourable.
Answer is here.
No. The chief.
So let if ministers.
Okay.
Sir, apart from the training aspects that are being provided to the different farmers, sir, as the member has mentioned, there are different incentives that are given. For example, sir, there's 50% subsidy when it comes to tuber development schemes. We give 50% subsidy for equipments. When it comes to tea development, sir, we give seeds and clones for subsequent release to farmers for commercial plantation. So in different schemes and different training programs that are there, so different incentives are given. So for example, when it comes to the vegetable development scheme, so assistance is provided where we give 50% subsidy for vegetable seeds, etc. So I think it'll be more appropriate if the honourable member would like, we would place all of them because there are quite a few of them, and these are specific to the particular program that is being done. So in some we are giving equipment subsidy, in some we're getting seed subsidy. So like that, so there are many different schemes that are there.
But I still would like to insist on the minister to kindly reply on what are the methods of marketing. How is the government helping in the marketing of the products? Minister is laughing away, sir, but that is not the way. I guess all of us are looking forward for a good reply.
Yes.
Sir, I have to repeat again, because I'm stick with this principal question, sir. If you want to discuss what you are, I think you have to obey the speaker also, sir. We can discuss in the motion, sir, because if we come through this question, then obviously, sir, I have to answer. So, for this also I require notice.
Honourable Speaker, sir, I'd like to rephrase the question of my colleague Pahima Shampriang. Is scientific intervention related to scientific marketing?
I think I'll read out a little bit of the component of scientific farming. I think you will be clear. You'll get the clarity.
Honourable Speaker, sir, with due respect, I'm a PhD, sir. I understand scientific marketing and scientific.
You understand the scientific farming?
I understand.
I don't think so. May I like to hear from her. Please tell me about the scientific farming.
She understands, that's why she does not need your reply.
No, sir. I beg your pardon, Speaker, sir. I would like him to reply to a very specific question. Are scientific interventions related to scientific marketing as well or not?
Yes or no?
I don't have they are not providing me the copy of that, so I require notice.
Speaker, sir, may I know who is who?
Sir, I'll just
May I know who are they?
No.
Sir, just 1 second.
Yes,
I'd
yes.
like to know who are they that did
Sir.
not provide him the information. This is the house. The decorum of the house has to be maintained, sir.
Let Chief Minister intervene.
Sir, I think the aspect of marketing which has been mentioned by the different members out here is an important aspect. There is no doubt, sir. So, but when it comes to the scientific training and the process, sir, the marketing specifically is not a part of this. The areas that are there which are included are basically improved technologies for cultivation, enhancement of productivity, and ensuring that quality seeds are are there, soil health, productivity. These are the main areas when it comes to the scientific farming. So not necessarily the marketing part, but I agree with the honourable members, marketing is important. And there are many aspects we're looking into the marketing. Lay-by markets have been created in many locations, and we want that to, in fact, expand in many areas. In different parts of the state, sir, farmer marketing, farmer markets have come up in different parts of the state. So these are the mechanisms that are being used, but it definitely requires more intervention. And this is an area of concern, and we are going to definitely look into this aspect also, sir.
Request the Honourable Minister Agriculture to give us some insight into what is this vegetable development scheme that has been mentioned by the Honourable Chief Minister.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I require notice.
May I request the Honourable Agriculture Minister to tell me the price of a power tiller?
Mr. Speaker, sir, I require notice.
Honourable Speaker, sir, have we all come here
3,
just
4, 5.
to... Sir, I think we are being ridiculed in the well of the house, sir.
No, when the information is not available with the minister, he has a right to ask for information.
Yes, I understand, sir, but power tiller and scientific method of farming are very linked. Where is the gap? Where have I failed as a legislator?
No,
I'd like to know.
No, you have not failed. What just happened that minister don't have that information with him right now.
Honourable Speaker, sir, may I therefore request the Honourable Minister Agriculture to tell me about the plan that the government has on improving cold storage facilities for farmers, which is again linked to scientific method.
I think, Honourable Member, I would like to inform to the House also, after I took over as a Minister in charge of Agriculture. I've visited 2-3 places. When everyone, I think they are aware, they see the cold storage in Mauyang and one cold storage in Garo Hill. It's not functioning till now. From the day after the construction. So I'm looking forward as a minister from now onward. Even I took over, I pursued this matter for the benefit of our farmer of the state, sir, to see what we can do to improve and to see that the farmers benefit from this cold storage, which we know that so many perishable items, what we have seen in the last few days for the difficulty faced by the farmers. But the scope is, it's my endeavor to do well for the benefit of our farmers. I'm looking forward for this, sir.
Honourable Speaker, sir, may I request therefore from the Honourable Agriculture Minister to assure me that a cold storage facility will be provided somewhere between Seisei, Madan Seisei and Maulong?
Mr. Speaker, sir, sorry to assure in the House, I don't think so I'll be able to give now, sir, but I'm looking forward, sir. I'll try to do at least for the do well for the benefit of farmers, and I'm ready. If you, I request through you, Mr. Honourable Speaker, sir, that honourable member from Laimukha, they can come to me with all her farmers and meet me and we'll discuss it.
Mr. Speaker, sir.
Just want to just add one clarification, because earlier the question had come about the marketing and scientific marketing. Sir, I would like to just add that yes, sir, that there are certain aspects of the agriculture marketing scheme also, but not necessarily in terms of providing the market as such, but there is a training program that goes on for the grading, storage and post-harvest technology of how horticulture products are given. And on about 882, almost about 4,000 people have been trained in this particular agriculture marketing scheme also. So there is a scheme, sir, specifically, but not really going into details of all the marketing aspects. But yes, marketing is a huge subject, as the honourable member will know. So therefore, it does include post-harvest, as I said, technology that is there in that. Just want to clarify that, sir.
So from the reply of the Honourable Minister and the statement made by my colleague from Mausanram, he says that squash and other vegetables are sold at a very throwaway price. Will the department therefore consider to encourage farmers to go in for multi-cropping system, where they don't only grow squash or potatoes but also other vegetables, thereby avoiding a glut in the market? Will the department consider this?
Mr. Speaker, sir, thank you for your honourable from Manukra for your question. So definitely, sir, I'll look into it.
Thank you.
Sir, may I know from the Honourable Minister in charge agriculture, where do the state manufacture this organic manure?
Now it's 25 minutes. I think it's good. 25 minutes for one question. It's good. It's good for us. Ruling. The remaining question, you will get.
Yes, yes.
Finish one.
Yeah,
okay,
please.
sir. So the training, the organic manure has been provided by State Biocontrol Laboratory in Laimer office, agriculture office.